Hey everybody, it's your girl J Words. Now, normally on my videos, I know that when y'all see my videos, I do reviews and everything like that. But I also want to come on my channel and also, I don't know who this is for, but I just want to let all of you know because I also been seeing other videos that was talking about people and going through surgeries and things like that, and you know how some family members lost their loved ones to surgery and things like that. But my experience, and I'm gonna keep it, short, not too long, but my experience is I had to have fibroid surgery. I had a massive fibroid. And the things that they don't also tell you about the fibroid is that once it gets a certain size, it starts to take your blood supply. It starts to drain you. That was my personal experience. And so when I was getting weaker, I couldn't pick up my feet and my stomach was getting bigger. And so I ended up going to the hospital. And the first hospital I went to, I'm not going to name the hospital, but the first hospital I went to, they basically just wanted to, look at it. And the fibroid was so big, I told them that you don't have to look at it. Like, you don't have to look at it. You're looking at it. The size of my stomach is what you're looking at, and I was able to move it, y'all. So the fibroid was able to, so when the lady looked, she was like, oh my gosh, that's the fibroid. I was like, yes. I looked like I was 5 months pregnant, y'all. But long story short, that hospital dragged their feet to try to get me in and get the procedure done. So I ended up going to another hospital. Now, this part that I'm about to share with you guys is very important because I don't think a lot of people do this, but I'm going to recommend you to do this before any type of surgery that you guys have, because the doctor that I had was amazing. She literally was on it. And so she called me in and she was like, well, let's check your blood and everything like that. And I said, okay, because once they, saw my situation, they immediately wanted to take me in and get me in surgery and to remove it, because at this time the fibroid had already wrapped itself around my whole uterus and everything. So they basically had to take it, and it was fine. And so after that, she gets me in and they do my blood work. Now, mind you, I was not going, after I did my blood work, I left the hospital because they was going to schedule my surgery, everything. And after I left the hospital, y'all, I wasn't gone from the hospital for not even, I would say 10 minutes. And they called me and they was like, we need you to come back here either today or early tomorrow. And I said, what's wrong? And my doctor at the time said, we will not be able to operate on you because you don't even have enough blood to go through surgery. She said, if we were to operate on you in the condition that your blood is in right now, we would lose you on the table. Because y'all, I didn't even have enough blood to go through surgery. Now, I don't know if a lot of people know about it, but I'm just putting out my experience because maybe this can help somebody that is thinking about going through surgery or have to go through surgery. Please make sure that they do a blood count on you. Make sure you have enough blood to go through surgery. I don't know if all hospitals do it, but I thank God for my doctor that got on it, because she was like, yeah, we would lose you on the table. So I had to go in, y'all, and I had to get a blood transfusion because the fibroid had got so big, it was taking my blood supply, and I had to go through a blood transfusion in order for me to have enough blood to go through surgery. So I tried to sum it up. That's my experience. That's what happened. So I really hope that this shines a light on, maybe there's a reason why we're losing so many people in surgery, because nobody's doing a blood check or a blood count to make sure these people have enough blood to go through surgery. So I hope my story helps somebody. And it's one of those things that us women deal with. But if if I could get my story out there to help somebody, to say, hey, they're trying to get me to go through surgery, but I need a blood count. Y'all, I went through the blood count. I went through to get my heart rate checked and all of that stuff. And so definitely, y'all, make sure y'all are on it, because a lot of places don't care so much. They just want to rush you into surgery and then that's it, and they don't want to check nothing else. No, I'm giving you something to ask to check on, is to check your blood count. Because just like my experience, if had I went through that surgery and not had that blood transfusion, y'all, I would have died on that table. That's exactly what my doctor told me. So I'm hoping that my story helps somebody, and you guys have a great day, and take this with you and share this with your family and friends and let the world know. All right, y'all have a good day. Bye bye.